A 3-ace game for Boris Becker.
Sampras leads 3-2.
Yeah, what? So good, yeah.
Welcome back to Wimbledon, and the comparisons to Agassi, natural with Pete Sampras, and he says that he's got to be who he is, and the notoriety and fame is not important to him. Do you believe that?
I do believe it, yeah. I think the results are clearly the most important. I think even Andre Agassi feels that way now.
He likens himself to Fred Couples, the golfer, making things look easy because of their style and being not very animated.
He certainly wants to be respected as a tennis player. He is, but clearly he will go up another notch if he's able to win this Wimbledon final. First things first, however, got to get through Boris Becker. Great notch in his belt if he's able to beat Boris here at Wimbledon. In their first meeting ever in a Grand Slam tournament.
Oh, you did beat Becker in a Grand Slam tournament.
Did I? When was that?
Australia.
Absolutely right. Thanks, bud. Sounds like a setup, but here we see a return by Boris Becker, too high. Pete is volleying so well off the forehand side today.
And the backhand's not bad, the way he skids it in there with that slice.
Well, he gave Boris Becker another chance here, but I think it was just so he could work on that backhand angle. Goes back behind Becker. Beautiful touch there to go up 40-love.
Becker has not been able to penetrate Sampras' serve all day. No breaks. Going back to the Agassi match, now this is now 17 straight service games for Sampras without being broken. 4-2 he leads, 2 games away from the finals.
Sampras leads 4-2.
Well, Sampras, his character, the fact that fans want more from him, but he has the obvious reply.
I realize I'm smart enough not to read, especially the tabloids here. If you read enough of it, maybe one day you'll believe it. But I just try to stay away from those papers but it's not, I hope people come to watch me, play tennis. I'm not going to say too much on the court. I'm going to let my racket do the talking, and that's what I'm all about. And it's not going to change.
Let my racket do the talking. Oh, is it ever speaking loudly today?
It's also smart to respond in that way, Dick, because if you talk a la Andre Agassi, you have a tendency to bring more people towards you, and clearly that's not Pete's personality. Las Vegas is where Andre Agassi's from, so he's used to more of that. So he wants to try to keep things as quiet as possible, as has Jim Courier been doing throughout the tournament. He's been mixing up his return so well off the backhand side. Here, that short backswing meets the ball. He knew he didn't have to do much with that because Boris Becker's serve is so strong, so much speed to it. Just met it and winner right down the line.
Check me on this, John McEnroe, but early in the first week, weren't his strokes longer, bigger, and he's really seemed to have shortened them up here this second week?
Well, I've said earlier that he's a quick learner, and this is a clear example of that, Dick. You're absolutely right. He was taking looping strokes, and he's shortened them up considerably. Paying big dividends for him. Utilizing that slice return, now he feels like he has a better read on it, so he's taking a bigger swing at it, but needs to keep the strokes compact.
Sun beats down on the bruised and battered center court as we look at our second Xerox Sports Facts question. Name the 5 American men who have won Wimbledon's championship in singles in the open era. That's in the last 25 years. 5 Americans have done it. Pete Sampras endeavoring to give himself a chance to make it number 6, and I'm sure he's hoping for his buddy Jim Courier to join him on Sunday. Courier meets Edberg in the second match. There's the case of the ball just didn't bounce for Becker.
Well, that's where the court being chewed up was a factor. Hits the second serve into the body. There, it barely bounces. Boris has no play for it.
He's only 6 points away. 12th ace.
Look at this. Only 40 of 183 points have lasted even more than 3 strokes.
Less than 22%.
Can't say that's a whole very surprising, however.
There's another. 3 hits and out. Becker just can't seem to make a dent.
Another big first serve by Pete Sampras. Holds that ball until he sees Boris Guest left. Goes to the open court. 40 love.
Game Sampras.
Not even a hint of failing Sampras in that service game, and now Becker trying to hold on to the match. 3-5. Our answer to our Xerox Sports Facts question, here they are. Stan Smith, Jimmy Connors, Arthur Ashe, John McEnroe, and Andre Agassi.
Thank you.
Stan Smith, his wife Margie, there to his left in the royal box. And one of the classic royal gentlemen of this game, Stan Smith, and still giving back to it.
McEnroe 3 of those, Connors 2.
Well, I don't know if it's Pete's game plan before the match, but he certainly seems to be going cross-court a lot off that pass. Returning, however, extremely well to give him a chance at that. Boris Guest right, 15 love.
That's love.
It looks like Pete Sampras is going to have to serve out the toughest game in tennis, and that's the one to serve out a match against a player of Boris Becker's caliber.
$13 aces apiece.
Game Becker.
And now we wait for Pete Sampras. Can he hold one more time against
Sampras
Becker?
leads 5 games to 4. Second.
Pete Sampras. He's played a perfect match to this point. Wins the tie break, gets a break in each of the next 2 sets, and now serves for a straight sets win over the 3-time champion Becker. Becker gets the line.
Great start by Boris Becker there. He did a big first serve. Had to slow down there a little bit because Boris hit it nice and low. Good reaction by Boris Becker to hit that winner down the line. Love 15.
This crowd just aching to cheer a Becker rally.